Welcome to Football Scientific. I'm Aaron Sauter. I cover the CFL, the NFL, the UFL, the NAL, the IFL, the ELF, and college football. We'll be doing a college football episode here in a few minutes on the Big 12 preview. Today, me and Tyler the Tiger here. We're 118 subscribers. Keep it bold. Keep it going. Yeah, keep it going. Rolling up. Boom. 118 subscribers. Today we're going to go through some odds and ends in the NFL, CFL, UFL, IFL, NAL. Okay, and then that's what we're going to prepare us, set the stage for tomorrow as we go for IFL National Championship prediction late tomorrow night. It'll be late because I got a game tomorrow. We'll be in Grundy County, about an hour and a half trip, about 2 hours to get back. So it'll probably be midnight or so when I make this video tomorrow. We're going to go with the IFL National Championship breakdown and the ELF schedule and predictions for this weekend. So today's going to be NFL. Everything's kind of covered a little bit, but nothing in depth because it's just not that much going on really. But we're going to cover it. And like I said, Big 12 coverage coming up here in just a few minutes, okay? So that'll be a separate video. All right, so NFL news. Let's get to NFL first. Let's go NFL. Let's go Bengals. Okay, yeah, let's get it, Tiger. Tyler the Tiger, here we go. Chicago Bears. Ben Johnson says that everyone's going to be playing in this preseason game this weekend. Preseason game 2, in case you don't know. Everyone's been cut down to really 3 preseason games other than Detroit and Los Angeles Chargers. Okay, they had to play the 4th because of the Hall of Fame game. And this second one for most teams, they're going to play their starters the most time. Because in the third one, they're going to play guys they want to cut. So this will be the one that's going to be most like a regular game. It's going to be most of your starters. So Ben Johnson from the Bears is just confirming that all the starters, including the ones who didn't play last week, are going to play against the Buffalo Bills this week. And Caleb willing to come up there and show what he's got. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, Atlanta Falcons quarterback Michael Penix Jr. got involved in a scuffle with the Tennessee Titans yesterday during a joint practice. Okay, Cleveland Browns quarterback Shedeur Sanders has an oblique strain. We mentioned that. He's not going to play against the Eagles. So he started last week, but now he's hurt like the rest of the Browns quarterbacks, and he's not going to play against the Eagles, okay? That's out. He's out now. Miami Dolphins linebacker Chop Robinson was carted off the field yesterday in practice. So they're in a joint practice with the Lions. So Chop Robinson, I guess he's going to get chopped. New Orleans Saints wide receiver Bub Means and tight end Mason Pline have both been placed on the season-ending injured reserve list. Indianapolis Colts signed edge rusher Marcus Haynes, who played for the UFL San Antonio Brahmas. Okay, all right. Jackson. Now I saw somewhere that Detroit signed all these UFL guys, but Indianapolis Colts picking one up. They need an edge rusher. And if you look at their roster, they need some help, man. Jacksonville Jaguars signed UFL Michigan Panthers cornerback Kenny H. Lovely. Isn't that lovely? Okay. Miami Dolphins signed offensive lineman Yondre Kajuste, and they placed offensive lineman Jermaine Ifedi on the season-ending injury list. So they signed an offensive lineman to replace Jermaine Ifedi. Okay. Interesting note here, is impactful for fantasy owners if you're going to draft, next week. I got 2 drafts next week, 21st and 24th, so I'm writing this down. In case you have not been keeping up, Kansas City Chiefs WR Rashee Rice has been dealing with court issues due to a multi-car accident he caused in Dallas in 2024. It's now been announced that his hearing for discipline will be on September 30th. So that means he's going to play, guaranteed to play, the first 4 games of the season. That's against the Chargers, the Eagles, the Giants, and the Ravens. So he'll be playing the first 4 games. So don't be afraid to draft Rashee Rice. Yeah, a fried rice. Okay. Never mind. All right, we got some preseason games going on tomorrow. Tennessee Titans, Atlanta Falcons. That should be compelling. Kansas City Chiefs, Seattle Seahawks. Remember, in this second preseason game, you're going to see the stars play the most. So this would be, for those are kind of craving to see the best players. This will be a little gift here, okay? San Francisco 49ers, they have placed former first-round pick offensive line Andrew Dillon on season-end reserve. Another injury, gone. LA Rams quarterback Matt Stafford is going to do a workout on Saturday, similar to the way he did August 9th. They got him put on the epidural, so we'll see if he is better or if he's going to be out, man. He might be out. Might be Stetson Bennett. Okay, Cleveland Browns. Okay, this is big news for Cleveland. Prosecutors have declined to file a formal misdemeanor battery charge against running back Quinshon Judkins. Basically, there's no witnesses and no video evidence. There was some physical evidence, but they can't guarantee he did it. So that's where we're at. He's off. He's probably going to start for Cleveland at running back. I mean, I don't know who else would be in a running back, honestly. There's probably someone. They just don't matter. Tennessee Titans quarterback Cam Ward is attempting to hold his teammates accountable. He's trying to be a leader. His teammates lack urgency and execution. Maybe the Titans stink because they stink. They got a bunch of unmotivated players. Cam Ward is now mad. He's like, bro, I got to play for this trash team? Man, of course, that's why you're a first-round pick, first pick. You got to play for a trash team, bro. Get over it. San Francisco 49ers former running back Matt Breida has retired after 7 seasons. Done. Bye. Some UFL news. Memphis Showboats have signed wide receiver Kean Williams from the IFL Iowa Barnstormers. He's the best player on the Barnstormers team. They received an exemption for him, meaning if he gets caught, beep, they get to have him back. Buffalo Bills have signed XFL San Antonio Brahmas edge rusher Nelson Caesar. Boom. Trying to get some edge help. Birmingham Stallions offensive lineman Zach Johnson had played for the San Francisco 49ers last year, and now he's going to be signed by the Detroit Lions. He just bounced around the league. Or at least he's in the league. LA Chargers signed Memphis Showboats defensive back Nehemiah Shelton. So he's getting a chance. We'll see if he can be one of those guys that bounce around the NFL. You get paid pretty well if you do that. I mean, that's a big move. Okay, IFL. San Antonio Gunslingers have signed defensive back Tycorian Brown for next year. Iowa Barnstormers got the exception for Kean Williams. And the IFL's released their all-rookie team. On offense, you have Iowa Barnstormers quarterback James Cahoon. Running back, Arizona Rattlers running back Ron Brown Jr. Green Bay Blizzard wide receiver TJ Davis for the Green Bay Blizzard. We got a wide receiver, Jalen Bracey from the Iowa Barnstormers. At wide receiver, we got Tyrese Chambers from the Bay Area Panthers. At center, we got AJ Forbes from the Fishers Freight. That's cool. Offensive line, we got Christian Coulter from the Bay Area Panthers. Offensive line, we got Jaime Navarro from the Bay Area Panthers. Kicker, we got Tyler Hoydle for the San Antonio Gunslingers. At kick returner, we got Arlen Bruce IV from the Northern Arizona Wranglers, the NAS Wranglers. Defensive line, David Cagle. Okay, so that was the offensive specialist. Now we have the defensive side. Defensive line, David Cagle, Quad City Steamwheelers. Defensive line, Alan Hendry, Green Bay Blizzard. Defensive line, Kadir Shepard, Quad City Steamwheelers. Linebacker, Hayden Hatcher, Jacksonville Sharks. Linebacker / DB, so he's like a utility guy. Marquis Waters, he's from Massachusetts Pirates. Dude. Defensive back, Malik Jones from the Jacksonville Sharks. Defensive back, Caleb Sweat from the Iowa Barnstormers. Defensive back, Chris Chukwunuki, Quad City Steamwheelers. That is your IFL 2025 All-Rookie Team, okay? Boom, and the NAL. It's been a while since we heard about the NAL, but they're having their owners' meetings this weekend. Beaumont Renegades officially gone. Bye. About to go goodbye today. Taking the league championship with them, okay. They don't get to keep it. This is not WWE. They don't get to keep it. They're just probably bouncing to the AF1 because they're not qualified to go to the IFL. So they're going to go from the NAL to the garbage AF1. Even though they probably should have stayed in the NAL, man. But they also had a spray painted field and won the league championship without any cool graphics. Maybe it's time to move on. Boom. So they're out. But the Pueblo Punishers from Colorado are in. So that's the second Colorado team. The Dallas Bulls from Texas are in. That's a third expansion team. Remember earlier, back in June, the Amarillo Warbirds got added as an expansion team. So you got some fresh teams coming into the NAL. All right, and then we got some last-minute CFL roster moves before tomorrow's games and Saturday's games. Saskatchewan Rough Riders cut a bunch of people before facing the Tiger Cats. They released national wide receiver Daniel Wiebe. They released national offensive lineman Eric Anderson. They released national linebacker Seth Hunkleby. They released national defensive lineman Liam Hoskins. And they released national DB Gideon Aguirre. The Edmonton Elks had added from the single game injury list global linebacker Etiva Manga Clements. They moved to the single game injury list national linebacker Josiah Shekel. So I guess Etiva Manga Clements is replacing Josiah Shekel. Okay. They moved to the 6-game injured list global punter Cody Grace. And they added from the 6-game injured list national DB Royce Mechie. And the Toronto Argonauts moved to the 7-game injured list American offensive lineman George Moore. Remember, tonight we got Iowa Red Blacks and Winnipeg Blue Bombers facing off in Winnipeg. I got Winnipeg winning that game. Boop. Hopefully we can get back on the winning track after a disastrous weekend last weekend in Week 10. So we can get a couple wins here. Go Blue Bombers, all right? Tell you guys to add. Are we doing the college show now? Or are we doing it later? We're going to do it in a few minutes. We're going to load this video and then we're going to do it in a few minutes. Okay. So we're just keeping the pro stuff and the college stuff separate. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, we're just keeping that separate. We don't want to mix and match. It gets confusing for fans, I think. Yeah. I'm confused now. I don't know what's going on. But that sounds good. Remember, if you want to check out some CFL articles, check out CFLnewshub.com. Check out footballanalysis1.com for some NFL articles. Remember to like the videos so you see more videos. And subscribe to Football Scientific and you'll get all of our wonderful content. Non-AI, non-fake. We're not Pat McAfee that's in wrestling. He's lame. We are the real deal. I got real signatures on my face. Look at that. Signatures. But Pat McAfee doesn't have signatures on his face because he's a loser. You're a loser, Pat McAfee. Get out of here. And that closes the Football Scientific portal for today.